Hey there, my name is Roberge. This is my July 9th, 2021 edition of my In the Bag. I'm actually doing this from the road. We're up in North Woodstock, New Hampshire at our camper. So I brought my commander bag this week with us, and I'm just going to go through what I have in my commander bag. So in my commander bag right now, I have my two putters, which is my AJ Risley Team Warden putter. First ace disc ever. I use that as my throwing putter. And I have a Hand-Eye Supply Warden as well, which I use as my putting putter. I've got a little Grow Disc Golf Day Mini that I've been using. Now, kind of from left to right are my slower speed discs, working my way up. First I have a Pure, which is a misprint. I have a lot of misprint discs, but I use this as also as a throwing putter. It's real grippy, it's a soft one, so if I want the disc to stay put, I'll throw this, and it's a little bit less stable than the Warden. I have two harps in here right now. One is a little bit less stable. This one's more beat in and a different, I don't remember the plastic. This is the tournament plastic one. It's a little bit more stable. I love harp for forehand up shots. I use it a lot. I treat my Fuse and my Claymore kind of as one mold. The Fuse being the understable version, a little bit more glide as well, and the Claymore being a little bit more stable. But both of these go nice and straight if I don't throw them too hard, especially the Claymore. I love it for up shots. Next, I have two Rivers. River is one of my favorite discs for sure. It's got that 7 glide. I use it all the time for uphill shots. I don't throw super far, so I only max out about 250, 270. So when I have to throw uphill, I throw my River and it goes nice and straight, and it just stays above the ground for a while. A little bit less stable, a little bit more stable. Both misprints. Next, I have my two Explorers. This is my first PDGA year, which was 2019, I think. Maybe 2020, I don't remember. Anyway, my first PDGA disc, Explorer, and then the more stable Opto Glimmer version. Explorer is just fantastic for me. Again, I don't throw super hard, so it has that predictable fade at the end. Next, I've got a couple of Furies, understable, more stable. Kind of works like an Underworld for me, just a faster speed Underworld. I can throw it on a hyzer flip and have it keep that right hand line and make right turns for me. Next, we go up to my Vandal. Still an understable disc for most people, but for me, I have to throw it real hard to get it to not go left too much. This is my Squad version, which I really like, and a little bit more stable version, tie-dye version. Next, I've got a couple Getaways. Again, less stable, more stable. They're not quite meat hooks for me, but they definitely go left. I use these for any kind of dog leg lefts. I'm thinking hole 7 at Topo. I use that all the time. Next, I have one Sapphire. By this time tomorrow, I'll have a second Sapphire. There's a Trilogy challenge going on up here at Waterville Valley, and I'll have the Carrot version, which is the heavier one. Sapphire is still a little bit stable for me, so I throw this one for longer shots that I'll throw on a bit of an anhyzer, and it'll still fade left, but it goes really far. Next, I have two utility discs. My Underworld, one of my favorite discs from the very beginning, and a Triple X, which is basically its opposite. This is a meat hook. This one's super understable. I really like these discs. So that was my commander bag. While we're up here at our campground, the campground we keep our camper at seasonally, I keep a handful of Wardens that I use for putting. They have 3 putting baskets here. And then I have this kind of emergency bag for when I don't have my regular commander with me. So I have my Warden putter, of course. I've got a Slammer, which is an overstable putter, grippy, like it a lot. I don't think they make these anymore, I could be wrong. Harp, which we've talked about, fantastic up disc. Fuse, fantastic understable up disc, kind of the opposite of the Harp, and lots of glide on this bad boy. An Emac Truth, I've got several of these. This is a misprint version. It's not in my main bag, but I do like it in here. River, again, one of my favorite discs. Explorer. Underworld, fantastic. And then this Yin Yang version of the Vandal, which is kind of my high-speed disc for my little mini bag here. That's what I've got for today. Thanks for tuning in.